all-stars versus the no-stars. Who will prevail?
John? Yep. Good
shot, John.
Yes.
Done, Chris. There you go.
This is what I'm talking about. Fight.
Good D, John. 3 seconds.
Oh, 3. What? That was 3 in the key.
This is our last chance at redemption for the year. We got to lock in right now.
We're good. We're good. We're going to regroup.
They're going to lock in.
No.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Gary Trent. R.J. Barrett is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Payne at the 1. And for Chicago, Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the point guard. It's their first game of a back-to-back. So, Richard, what's your take on players resting on back-to-backs?
Well, honestly, Kevin, I don't know how much more you can give to players. They practice less. They have more trainers. They have all the amenities. At some point in time, it's about who's going to go out there and play the game. Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Levine with it. Over to the left wing. Misses the 3. Barnes against Levine. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. There's the pass to Vucevic. MP against Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all around.
Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you are always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those 3 things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
Here's the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
For a true center, Vooch is excellent in that catch and shoot.
Down low. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And here is Barnes. His last outing, he had 8 points. Back to Trent. MP outside. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And at 6'6".
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Levine finds Ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. White Levine on the wing. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ball dishes to White. Over Trent. And it's White missing. Raptors trail by 6. Fires the 3. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got 8 points.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. The three-pointers off the mark. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Trent passes to Payne. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've repeatedly proved inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Barrett against Levine. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. No good, unable to end this run.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Brown comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Dick subbed in for Barrett.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
MP against White. Payne. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And the foul called on MP. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls. They lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago.
43.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
So for Toronto right now, Scotty Barnes is out there with Barrett. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Payne. And it's Poeltl in at the center position. Levine kicks the ball. Pass to DeRozan. Levine against Trent. Levine can't hit. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Bulls trail by 4. Ball surveying the defense. Yes, that goes in. Ball's got 13.
And we're seeing Ball just take over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
And Ball with the block. Outside, Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Into the lane. That shot missing. Nice D from Barrett.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall. And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Ball kicks to Levine. Rebound by the Raptors.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Payne. Excellent D there from Ball.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team, but that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Ball finds Levine. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Double team on Williams. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Kobe White. DeRozan for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
White and Levine on the wing. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 11. Fires from deep. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
On the wing, Barnes. DeRozan defending. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Vucevic throws it down.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Trent outside. And good that time. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And DeRozan, here we go. And they recover it. Ball against MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors leading by 11. Barnes kicks to Payne. And it's off from three-point range. Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. And the Bulls with another miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Is one of Pirtle's greatest strengths, his offensive rebound. He just has a nose for finding second chance points.
Here's DeRozan, and it's good for 2. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. He's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Vucevic against Pirtle. He's looking for Payne and finds him. Shot up 2 there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Barnes outside. Trent against Levine. MP outside. Another miss by MP. Bulls trail by 13. And DeRozan throws it down.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
Barnes down low. He's against Williams. Barnes can't get it to go. Ball with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, guess what? DeMar DeRozan with another and one, finishing it off. That takes a strong physical and mental game.
That's good from DeRozan. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Purdy. It's stolen by Vucevic. Ball against Barrett. In the corner, it's Levine. Inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
DeMar DeRozan. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Patrick Williams. Second personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line for the Raptors, Payne.
So he comes up empty at the line.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Barrett against Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A wide open look here for Vucevic. And the 3 off target. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors.
Lonzo Ball.
Led by as many as 14 points. It's the
substitution on the court. At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And so they foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting for Toronto.
And he is unable to get the second one. Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 6. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Scotty Barnes.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he could be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting for Toronto.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Imaginándote de todo, preguntándole a Dios el por qué no me levanto tocándote. Aquí mirando el reloj que no para de dar vueltas como yo. Y ando por ahí en la ciudad, buscando qué hacer desde que tú no estás. Y el tocarte se volvió necesario. Y ando por ahí en la ciudad, buscando qué hacer desde que tú no estás. Y el tocarte se volvió necesario. Y ando bien loco, mezclando, viendo salir el sol, mirando la foto tuya en casa con mi chol. Regresa ya por favor, que yo te di de todo y mami me dejaste solo. Tú eras mi tesoro, pero ya no brilla el oro en la noche.
Splash!
Hey, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Again.
Hey, guys, see here!
Let's go.
Get your mind right.
Now we're rolling.
Let's do this.
Keep it going.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
on, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
You're not the ones who's gonna be losing today.
Just like that. One more.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Focus! Hey, we got this. Don't worry. Shot! Nice, baby.
See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Started already.
your head in the game.
Started, man. Let's get it started.
Well, we good. Let's get y'all.
Come on, focus.
All right, here we go. Game 2.
Here we go. Redemption.
Oh, man. I don't like losing the tip. No.
Yep, switch on there. Box now. Yep.
Sorry, John. I didn't want to risk it.
Y'all good?
Good take, Chris.
Great take, Chris.
There we go.
All right, 2 up on the board.
Oh, that's a steal. Come on.
Don't go for steals. Don't go for play
That's a
discipline.
steal,
Play discipline.
folks.
Don't go for steals. Do not jump. Do not reach.
Oh, Brian.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, they've got MP. Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's RJ Barrett. And it's Trent in at the 2. And it's the Sixers to start out. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Payne. Some solid defense from Maxey. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, B.A. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Barrett. Outside Payne. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
That's 2 things right there for RJ Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Pass to Embiid. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Maxey. There's the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For 3, Maxey. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Payne. Maxey covering. No good off the back of the rim. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Some solid defense from Barrett.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And here's Payne outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Always It's a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Embiid passes to Oubre. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Embiid. Clock at 6. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Payne. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Payne's got 10 points.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
Oubre with it. 33 points last game. Here's Embiid. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And the Raptors call time here. Well, Grant, when it comes to the Raptors rebounding, it's a tale of 2 stories.
Yeah, B.A. And over the last couple of years, they've been terrific on the offensive board.
Gary Trent is out there with Embiid. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Jakob Pirtle. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. 14 feet away. Rebound by the Raptors. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Now here's Embiid. 23 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
Barrett passes to Payne. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. The 76ers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And it's Maxey missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Outside Payne. The 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Maxey against Payne. Back to Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Down low. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Outside Barrett. Outside Payne. From deep. The rebound by Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 15-point game. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Here's Payne. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the 76ers call time here. So that's the end of the first half. Raptors out in front, leading by 9. And join us right back here after.
At the end of the first half of play, the score, your Raptors 51, the 76ers 42.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Raptors with a lead. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Knocks it loose. Now Maxey. This one for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Hurdle's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Melton passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Pirtle. Lets it go. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 7 assists in the game. The ball's knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. Harris passes to Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Barnes finds Payne. Now here's Barrett. He's covered by Oubre. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, BA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Jumps up. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Harris. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Trent Jr. just making opportunities by being active defensively.
Embiid passes to Melton. Back to Embiid. Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Inside. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got 27 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Harris outside. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Heald's checked in. Here's Oubre. Rejected by Barnes.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
Trent, the pass to Payne. It's stolen by Maxey. Olenek's check.
Timeout called for Philadelphia.
Are part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
R.J. Barrett out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's MP. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Doris, the league has always been invested in the G League. A few years in now with 2-way contracts. It's been a success as well.
There's no doubt about that, BA. Here's why it's important. For stretches of the season, you can bring those G League players up, and they can get real opportunities on an NBA roster and at NBA level competition. But on the moments where there aren't those opportunities, they can go to the G League and get incredible experience in the system, understanding what the operations of the team are. It's great for both players and teams.
Melton passes to Reed. That one falls.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Outside Payne. Pass to Barnes. Back to Payne. 4-3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 9th assist of the game now. And Maxi's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Embiid with it. Back to Maxi. From deep. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Barrett. And a nice finish on the layup.
Oh, that's a big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Payne against Maxi. Melton on the wing. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
And the Raptors with some changes. Boucher comes in for Barrett, and it's Dick in for Trent. Covington's checked in for the Sixers. Lowry comes in for Maxi.
Well, Kyle Lowry is never going to turn down a chance to get out and run, and pays off in the break.
To the paint. Here's Payne. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
Not a great decision there. With a defender in your grill, kick it out.
Pass to Reed. Back to Lowry. Covington up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And here's Payne outside. They get it again. Pass to Brown. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. To the middle. Melton misses.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Pass to Nora. To the paint. And here's Payne outside. It's hauled in by Oubre.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Great game tonight. You really had to work on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for me on the offensive end. And I just tried to take advantage, look for my shot, and stay hungry on the end of the court.
Do you see yourself as the go-to player on this team?
Come on, man. You know I do, man. But not because I have a big ego, but because, you know, someone needs to step up and take those big shots. Man, I've never been afraid to take responsibility.
Great. Thanks, man.
Good game last night. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. Get your mind right.
One more. Keep it going. Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Hey, hands up!
We'll show you.
That's what the ring room for. Ah!
Get your mind right.
Get started, man. Let's get it started. Too strong. Woo! I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Shot!
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Get your head in the game. Come on, focus. Yeah, good pass, Rodney.
Ah.
Finish.
Nice.
You also know it's a tight game because I haven't heard anything from Bash the whole quarter. Bash is playing in the library now. He's focused.
I was trying to lock in, or I'm trying to guard my guy. He was smoking me last game.
Oh, that's you.
Nice, there you go. Nice. Good job.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've got DeAndre Ayton locked in out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Jeremy Grant, and it's Walker in at the 4. And for the Raptors, Payne out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Barrett at the small forward. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there, a nice soft touch in close to the rim.
Toronto working the ball around now. Barrett, no good. Poeltl with the steal. Payne passes to Poeltl. The kick out to Barnes. And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto no luck.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Toronto, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And here's MP for 3. It is good. The assist from Barnes.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Bobbed up there for Barnes. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Brogdon with it, and it's Trent picking him up. A nice shot by Simon.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Pass to Payne. Barnes dishes to Payne. It's Trent on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That's good from Payne on the assist by Trent. And that's now 6 points for MP. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Trent gets the bucket.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Simons pitch to Ayton. And stolen by Payne. Pass to Trent. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And it's Ayton missing.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. 4-point game. Pass to Brogdon. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Simons kicks to Grant. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Payne. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Payne's got 8 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. Ray talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone, Simons. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Raptors leading by 11. We've got Barnes. Gary Trent is out there with Payne. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Barrett at the 3. It's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance. And he worked to create that opening.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Trent passes to Barrett. MP outside. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Payne's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
And it's Simons missing. Raptors leading by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's Barrett on the wing. MP against Brogdon. Payne passes to Poeltl. Fires the 3. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Trent. And that's 13 points for MP.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Simon's on the wing. Barrett covering. Here's Grant. Drops in the layup for two. Grant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defense forces Grant to be assertive, and he's able to work his shot around the interference.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. At the beginning of his career, Grant was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
And no question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, has even developed that three ball to become a multi-level scorer.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Burke. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. And quickly in for Barrett. The three from MP. Portland grabs the miss.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
The pass to Banton. Over quickly. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Quickly finds Payne. Drills the three-pointer. Payne's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson with it. Now guarded by Payne. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Trent passes to Payne. Excellent defense there from Henderson. So as we conclude the first half, so
Your record, 41. The Trailblazers, 25.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. They've got Grant. Ayton is out there with Walker. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Simons in at the two guard. You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
The evolution of Grant has been something to watch. His offense has really grown by leaps and bounds and has become more consistent.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Stolen by Brogdon. For three. Portland again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's now 22 points for MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bucket is good.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
MP outside. There's the three. They get it back. It's Trent on the wing. And here's MP for 3. A rebound by Simons. Trailblazers trail by 21. Grant with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Fires for three. And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from Payne. Payne's got 9 points now in just the second half. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Ayton inside. Defended by Trent. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, he's so active. You got to box Grant out. When the shot goes up, he'll get to the offensive glass, and he rises up off the floor pretty quick.
And the Raptors call time here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
We've got Payne. There's Boucher out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Dick. And it's Nora in at the three spot. That's the five out there for the Raptors. Payne passes to Olynyk. Back to Payne. This one for three. Henderson pulls it in. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
And that one falls for Henderson.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Payne passes to Dick. Back to Payne. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense. And you, in particular, couldn't miss. What was the key to your performance tonight?
Facts, man. Come on, we out here.
Uh-huh. So how did you manage to be so successful tonight?
Man, I did what I had to do. You know, we had to get this dub, man. You know, time to put up or shut up. What you think I did? I put up. Shout out to Coach for letting me roll, by the way.
You seem pretty happy with your performance.
Man, I'm just out here trying to hoop, man. That's it. Just hooping.